All right guys, so the premise of this workout is to do more work in less time without using a light weight. So how we start this workout is we pick our 20 rep max. So how do you decide on your starting weight? You pick your 20 rep max. So for me on squats, it's 225. That's my 20 rep max. For the leg curls, it's 90 pounds. Because what we're gonna do is as many rounds as possible in a fixed period of time. At the end of this video, I'll give you the progression model so that you can apply this workout over the next 6 weeks. It's extremely effective for building thicker legs, bigger legs, and increasing your work capacity, which is gonna in turn increase your recovery, which is quite interesting because if you think about it, the reason guys who take steroids can build muscle faster is because they're taking substances that increase their recovery ability. So this kind of workout, it's not going to do what steroids do, but it trains you to recover faster, which means you can get back in the gym, apply more frequency, more stimulus so that you can build your body bigger and faster. Does that make sense? You guys now understand the importance of this workout. So it's very simple. It's you and the stopwatch. And the goal here is to do more than you did in your previous workout. So for me today, I'm aiming to do 100 reps. All right, I don't even know if I'm gonna get them. And that's the mentality you wanna have coming into this workout. You gotta be nervous. I honestly was like afraid. I'm like, shoot, what happens if I only get 8 rounds or 9 rounds? You have a goal before the workout begins. So my goal is 100 reps for 225 in under 20 minutes. I can't be chitter chattering. I've got to keep the pace up. I've got to work through the discomfort. I've got to push myself. I've got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And as you're watching this workout, you probably see my heart rate. It looks like I'm doing cardio almost with a barbell. And that's what it feels like. Some of you guys are gonna get 3-4 rounds in. I just encourage you, just keep pushing through it. You got to train your work capacity. By the 7th, 8th round, that's when it's just really how badly are you committed to your goals. All right, anyone can get to the halfway mark on this program, on this workout. The question is can you maintain the pace you set in the first half of the workout? It's just the mentality of once the last set's done, you get ready for the next set. And then you get ready on the next set. So you don't think about how you felt. You don't feel sorry for yourself. You don't start thinking about, oh man, this really hurts. Oh man, is this really worth it? Maybe I did enough. You know what, this is good enough. You don't let that stuff enter your brain. You just focus on the next set and the next set. And you just focus on completing your goal. Again, guys, this all comes back to training with quality. And I wanted to film this video for you guys so you guys can see that when you train with the right intensity, with the right effort, you don't need to be in the gym for an hour and a half training legs. That's not intense, that's just stupid. That's just long. And you have to ask yourself, how well are you training your muscles if you need to be in the gym that long to feel like you had a sufficient workout? I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do the second half of this workout after this, but I'm not even thinking about that. Right now, I'm just thinking about my goal. And this all comes down to being committed to yourself and to becoming the best version of you. The best version of you is gonna work through the discomfort. You're not gonna give up. You're gonna see the workout through to completion. It's not about the workout, it's about rising above the area of discomfort that you wanna stop. And that's when growth begins. All right, guys, so I encourage you guys to give this workout a shot. It's extremely hard, but it's also very rewarding. Remember, guys, there's no place in life worth going that has a shortcut. You got to take long cuts. Long cuts are going to get you to where you ultimately want to be.
Last set, it's 9 rounds, 1 more to go. 90 reps, 180 total on both. 10 reps to go. Shaking. Seven. One more. That's it. So we just did 10 rounds in under 20 minutes with 225 for squats, 90 pounds on leg curls, back and forth. So I did 100 reps with 225 in under 20 minutes. The progression model is to take this to 25 minutes. The way you start this off is 15 minutes for 2 weeks, and then you go to 20 minutes for 2 weeks, then you go to 25 minutes for 2 weeks. Anything beyond 25 minutes for escalating density training becomes counterproductive because the load just gets too light. So you lose the adequate tension you need to fatigue the muscle. So the next goal is to circle back to 15 minutes after 6 weeks and increase the weight. So we're applying progressive overload in different variations, load, density, extremely hard. I mean, look at my quads. You've probably never seen me do a video with more than 3 plates a side on squats, have you? I mean, if you look on YouTube, you won't find a single YouTube video of me doing more than 3 plates a side for squats. But my legs are bigger than a lot of these kids, guys that do 3-4 plates a side for squats. So if your goal is to get bigger legs, thicker legs, this density stuff is really, really important. Now I'd program this a little differently depending on what your muscle fiber type is. For me, I mean, this stuff's right up my alley, so my body responds to this. For fast twitch guys or mixed fiber type guys, it'd be just a little different. And I'll put a little link up there to a quiz you can take to figure out your muscle fiber type, and then I'll tell you why that's important and how to go about manipulating your training to get better results working with your body instead of against your body. But you could do that now or after, but I'm gonna do one more circuit, not 20 minutes, just for 10 minutes, all right? So the ideal workout is to do 2 combos. So what we just did was a quad compound exercise, superset with a hip isolation exercise. Now we're gonna reverse that for the next combo. We're gonna do a hip combo exercise, a hip compound exercise superset with a quad isolation exercise. And we're just gonna do 10 minutes, okay? 10 minutes, and then that'll be the workout. As you can see, these kind of workouts can help you burn up to 0.5% of body fat in just a single workout if you work hard enough. And that's why it's so important to be present in your workout. You know, I didn't bring my headphones today. I just was me and the stopwatch, me against me. All right, and I made a commitment to myself. I just want to say one more thing before we go to this next aspect of the workout, is that before this workout began, I titled this video 100 reps for 225. So I made a commitment to myself to do that. So when I hit that 7th, 8th round, I'm like, holy crap. It's not about the workout anymore. It's now about that commitment I made to myself at the start of the workout. And I don't want to let myself down. And that's when you start becoming the best version of yourself. All right, let's go wrap this workout up.